Scott Lightfoot is here with more on how relief agencies are dealing with this disaster and how that effort will be impacted by the rising costs of food and fuel. Scott.
Well, Dan, human rights activists have been trying to get the world's attention on this country for years, but not for this reason. Tonight, thousands are dead and even more are homeless and in desperate need of aid that may not be as plentiful due to rising global costs.
Myanmar, known to many as Burma, is controlled by the military, and information on casualties has been slow in coming. However, today, state-run media raised the death toll from 350 confirmed dead to nearly 4,000. Government officials say that number could grow to 10,000. The Category 3 cyclone hit Saturday. Much of the damage centered in the country's two major rice-growing areas. That could spell trouble for not just local residents, but for food supply to nearby nations of Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. In the country's former capital, food and fuel prices have soared, and military leaders have now agreed to accept emergency relief from outside the country. Londoner Steve Matthews is on standby, waiting to see if he'll be sent to the disaster zone as part of his work with World Vision. The organization actually has an office inside the country, and it's been working since Saturday to assess the damage and the need.
The immediate needs are the most pressing, and especially with water, with these cyclones, it changes the water table, contaminates the water, there's the possibility of waterborne diseases. So one of the first things we want to do is make sure that they have clean water. And the second part is that they have shelter. And we already know that this storm has devastated literally hundreds of thousands of homes.
One of the problems for World Vision and the other aid agencies is the rising cost of food. Well, that may be something we're just starting to notice at the grocery store. For those delivering aid to the most needy, it means not being able to do as much with the money they've had donated.
We've seen it coming for months now, and we're trying to come to terms how to deal with it. You know, the increased cost of fuel to get the stuff there, the increased cost of fuel to produce it, the fact that some of the foodstuffs are being used for biofuels right now. They call it a perfect storm right now for the humanitarian situation on the planet. And for us, what it means is that everything's going to cost us more to get it there, to buy it, which means that we don't have as much impact.
And that means that all agencies will be looking for more money to assist with this disaster relief. If you want to donate, you can do so through a number of charities, including both the Red Cross and World Vision. And in the coming days, you can imagine more charities will be stepping up. Dan?
Yeah, some awful images there. Thank you, Scott.
A devastating fire for the